Hi, I am Chloe Albert, and in this section we are going to assess the availability of resources for the active military members. The first resource is called PHOP, which is the Psychological Health Outreach Program. This branch allows the Navy and Marine branches to go ahead and have counseling throughout their active and even after active duty. They provide a range of surveys. They have a 24-hour hotline. They also have suicidal interventions ready in place for members that may be feeling suicidal. And they also are good about reintegration into society after the military. The second item we have that is available is called pre and post deployment surveys. This occurs before and after active duty. So in order to qualify to be able to get into the military, they have to take a psychological survey to evaluate them to make sure that they're not going to crack under pressure, as they say, while they're active. Then after that, once they're in the military and they're practicing, they're good, and that's what PHOP usually comes in. PHOP is a quarterly evaluation for the active military members. So we have the pre, then we have PHOP, and then we also have post. So post is when they're done with active duty. And this is also to reintegrate them, sort of what PHOP does. They kind of go hand in hand. And then the next resource we have is called Military One Source. This is a confidential hotline that friends, family, and active duty veterans, they can all call to get advice on what they need to do to get help, and to also they can report other military members if they are kind of being risky. They also provide steps on how to go ahead and get treatment, and they're very much well known for their huge online database for resources. So in each of the branches of military, they have sections, they have their offices, and then they also have outside sources which might not be directly associated with the military, but they will help military members, or they specialize in military members. Then our next session is social media. We went ahead and evaluated why the military is using social media as a training method and an outreach method. We decided that technology was also the biggest factor for using social media. Now, military members, wherever they are, they can remotely look onto their specific military branch social media account. They also have private groups that they communicate on, and they can instantly have updates, news, and different sources that they can get help from, especially for counseling. We saw very, very many counseling groups just for military members, and then they went into specifics such as military wives, military children, as well as suicidal members and people with TBIs as well, traumatic brain injuries. This also allows members who might not be currently in the military to connect with other veterans, and they will also be able to share information about their experiences. And my overall takeaway from this project was that I learned that there were a whole bunch of resources already available. At first, I did not think that there were going to be too many resources available because of the stigma against counseling, but I was actually proven wrong, because there are tons and tons of resources for military members for counseling, and these were just a few items that I touched upon.